Hi guys, Amber here for Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, July 26, 2016. Please do not adjust your calendar. I am actually filming this early because something I want to show you I didn't know if I was going to have to be able to show when I film, if I were to film tomorrow night. A few things. First, today I kind of blew everybody's mind at work because I wore a skirt. Like, everybody's like, oh my god, you've got legs. So I had Eddie Izzard in my head for the rest of the day. So that was kind of interesting. Didn't realize people were so thrown off by me wearing a skirt. But it was kind of funny. Anyway, last week somebody commented, I think it was Vicky, that they wanted to see the Harry Potter fabric I mentioned. This was the latest one that I picked up from Joann's. It's just a trio and 2 different poses, and it's repeated over and over again. I have not yet figured out what I'm going to do with it, just like I haven't figured out with any of the Harry Potter fabric I have. So there's that. But the thing I really want to show you guys, the only thing that I have to show you guys from this week that I've made, I have other things to show you, but that I actually made. Remember a few weeks ago I told you a coworker wanted me to make some pillowcases for a travel pillow that's 12 by 16. And I ended up making for her this Star Wars pillowcase, and it came out pretty good. It was a little long, but I was happy with it overall. It was great. She finally got back to me. She told me she liked it, and she was going to go pick out the fabric. Great. So she didn't get the fabric to me for a couple of weeks, then told me she was going to pick up another fabric, so I was kind of waiting till I got it all together. Unfortunately, I didn't write down my measurements when I made this. I started from a tutorial that I found online, but I didn't like the numbers, so I remember changing them. I just didn't remember what I changed them to. So after some major procrastinating on my part and some delays on her part, I finally got the 3rd fabric, and she told me what she wanted with them. So I got to work finally this weekend, and the first thing I did was I actually picked up some fabric out of my own stash and made another pillowcase just out of scrap fabric that I had laying around to give me a better idea on what measurements I actually liked. This came out a little long, a bit longer actually than the Star Wars one, but not so bad. So that kind of gave me a baseline to go with. Then I actually cut the fabric she sent me. So the first 2 fabrics she sent me are 2 from the, I think it's Tinkerbell and Friends line. This one's a light blue with character toss on it, just kind of their faces, and then this one is full character toss on purple. So she wanted them to be opposite, so this one has a blue cuff and a purple base, and this one is vice versa. Then she also sent me some Peter Rabbit fabric. I've had a hell of a time trying to say that. So anyway, it looks like this, and there wasn't really enough for 2 with the base, so I kind of monkeyed around with the numbers, and it actually ended up working better, and I was able to make 3 out of just under a yard of fabric. So this one has this purple mauvey cuff, and then I made 2 more with the Peter Rabbit fabric as the cuff, but then this one has some orange swirls, and this one is just a blue tonal, and I pull them all the way out, but I've got them really nicely folded, and I just don't want to do that. So anyway, those came out really good. I actually sent her pictures today, and she really liked them, so she may stop by the library tomorrow to get them. The thing is our annual summer reading party, which is not actually being held at the library, but it is going to be held in a nearby location in the city, is being held tomorrow, and I'm just kind of worried that if she picks them up for me, if she doesn't take them directly to her car, they could get lost in the shuffle tomorrow night. So on the off chance that I don't see her or she doesn't get them from me, I will take them to her Wednesday when I have the day off, and I gotta go run some mail out. Sorry guys, it's not hot in my room, but I do need to pull my hair up. Anyway, in other news, I did buy some things this week, not crafty things. I did not buy any fabric. I did not buy any yarn. I've been buying these adorable little figurines. They're Harry Potter mystery mini figures from Funko. They're the ones that put out the pops. Well, these come in a black plastic bag. The figure is in a black plastic bag inside of a box wrapped in cellophane. So you don't know what you're getting. So it's kind of become a game between me and my best guy friend. So yesterday we got to see each other and trade out our extras that we had. This was not an extra, this was actually just the first one I pulled out of the box. As of right now, I'm only missing 2 from the collection, and I think my twin is missing, I think he's missing 2 or 3, and then his niece is missing like 3, and my cousin just got started collecting them, so I have a couple extra for her. Then, while I was on my adventure looking for these, I ended up at Barnes & Noble, which has been running some kind of deal with the Comic-Con stuff. And so while I was looking at the stuff, which I was not allowed to buy because apparently that's my Christmas present from my twin, I saw something else, and I actually waffled for several minutes walking around the store with it, trying to tell myself I didn't need it, but knowing that if I didn't get it, I would regret it later. So I now have started a 4th series of pops. Right now I only have the Harry Potter series, so I have all in the Harry Potter series. I have the Sesame Street ones, with the exception of Elmo, and that's only because Elmo is not one of my go-tos with Sesame Street. And then I have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Splinter and Shredder. But this one was such a thing from my childhood that I knew I couldn't resist, so I ended up buying it. And the rest of the series doesn't come out till September. But here it is. It is the Peculiar Purple Pie Man from Porcupine Peak with a berry bird. And it's scented, but I'll tell you right now it's scented like plastic. But they're going to have 5 figurines from it. Strawberry Shortcake, Lemon Meringue, Orange Blossom, and Blueberry Tart. Blueberry Muffin. Raspberry Tart is the other one. I am hoping that they come out with the other ones like Huckleberry Pie and Apple Dumpling, Crepe Suzette. So that should be kind of fun. And since there's only 5 instead of like 10, it shouldn't be too bad on my collecting budget. I may actually take these to work instead of my Sesame Street ones. So that's kind of it for me. I'm hoping on Wednesday, I do have some errands to run, but I am hoping to get some fabrics picked out for the next few blocks that I have to do for Fantastic Beasts, which, oh my god, did you see the trailer for that? And, what else? I'm going to be doing a Harry Potter party over the weekend. We're doing kind of a Harry Potter birthday / release of Cursed Child party on Sunday. And so I'll be working and doing that. And, tonight my mom and I bought our tickets for September. We're going to Atlanta for a long weekend to watch my cousin get married. So I may or may not be working on a blanket in the near future. Jen's crochet has been making me really want to go back to crochet, but I have so much with the sewing to do that I have to keep telling myself, no, I got to get these done. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I think that's it for me. I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.